Hello, folks. The Great King right here live. Again. Welcome, welcome. The most talked about popular channel right here. The most underrated popular channel right here is the King right here. Often imitated, but we just can't be duplicated. Often imitated, but never duplicated. Hello again. Can you hear me? I guess you can't hear me.
I can hear you. I've got to be on mute. I'm right here, John. I guarantee you. Can hear you great. You sound great.
I heard the misfit Cash App Krista. Cash App Krista is trying to sell sunglasses for $23.99 to watch the eclipse in her neighborhood. She's walking around in a little push cart selling sunglasses in her HUD development for $23.99 to watch the eclipse. And folks, this channel is often imitated, but never duplicated right here. There's people around me that have these little glasses, and who gives a fuck about this eclipse?
Everybody does.
If you got to look up at it into the sky, it's
Except
not an
you.
eclipse.
Okay, John. Okay.
When Trump was president, they said that was the last eclipse for 30 years. And here it's been a couple of years from them, and it's back again. There was an eclipse like this when Trump was president.
Right. But that was a lunar eclipse, not a solar eclipse.
What's the difference, do you know?
Lunar means the moon, and then solar means the sun. Two completely different things. Whichever one is
Loony.
on top.
Like loony, like loony, like lunar, like Michelle Marie Delaney.
Sort of like Lumi, yeah. Sort of like that.
Interesting. I wonder if the orca whale is going to look at the eclipse. The orca whale.
She can look at it through the ocean and probably will protect her eyes that way, right? You look directly at it, Orca.
I seen the eclipse before in a movie called Acapulco.
Uh,
Acapulco.
okay.
They showed the Mayans. They showed the eclipse in the movie Acapulco. A
Right.
real eclipse.
That's a real blockbuster movie. I saw that. Was that the one where they went up to the
We
top of
watched it
the?
together, Lolly.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, where they went up to the top of the temple and then they rolled the
Yeah,
people down. Yeah, that was
and they were gonna
sickening.
kill the one guy, and then the eclipse came,
Yeah, the eclipse saved him.
and the Mayans were all happy. The gods.
They jumped up and down, cheering. I remember that. That was a good movie. I didn't like where they were killing the people, but the other parts of the movie I liked. They're showing it on the news, the part of the eclipse that's showing over in Mexico right now. It's coming, they said it'll be over Texas, and then it's going to come across up to the northeast.
Everybody's worried about the eclipse. Why Melton John's going to Jersey to slaughter Noodle's neck?
Well, good. Maybe he can do it under the guise of the eclipse. That'd be great. You know, that Noodle Dum Dum has to be worried.
Little Dum Dum.
Yeah, Noodle Dum Dum, that's what I call him.
The total eclipse of my heart.
Now it's showing it moving over into Texas, Kerrville, Texas, wherever that is. It's like about a third of the way over the sun. It says much of Texas is seeing a partial eclipse now.
Translation: they're not seeing anything.
No, they're showing it, the picture that they're seeing on the television. The sun is moving in front, or the moon is moving in front of the sun, and it's covered it about by a third right now. It's partial right now. It's a process. It takes a little bit of time for it to go all the way over.
It will become dark if it goes all the way over, right?
Yes, when the moon completely covers the sun, it will go dark. If you live in the area where it's a total eclipse, if you live in the area
Oh,
where it's a partial eclipse, it'll just get a little bit dark, but not completely
what,
dark.
what area is total eclipse?
What about the total eclipse?
What area is a total eclipse?
It's a swath from Texas up to the northeast, like a slant across the United States. It's going to go right toward New Jersey, New York.
So we should see a full eclipse.
I don't know that you'll see a full eclipse. It looked to me on the map more of the total eclipse is in the New York area and the slight northern New Jersey from the map I looked at.
So it'll get partial dark.
I think it will get partially dark where you are, yeah.
Because the last time we had this, nothing even happened.
I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to there, but yes, that's what should probably happen today. You know, where Garden of Earth guy went, Indianapolis, it's a total eclipse. That's why he brought his son there to an educational thing to show the son about the total eclipse. I mean, he rented a car and took a hotel and everything. That was really nice
Oh,
to make a
yeah.
trip for his son.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's a big eclipse guy. He said he's going to stream it.
Oh, is that Cutie Pie in chat? Who is that?
Let me look. Oh, that's Becky Loves Japan. Thank you coming back, Becky Loves Japan. How are you doing? I don't see Cutie Pie. I see Becky Loves Japan with
Oh,
her lovely cherry blossom.
Becky Loves Japan. I like you,
Becky
Becky.
Love, she's nice. I like her.
I
I
like.
watched one of her videos.
I need her channel link after.
Yeah, I'll get your link for her. She has some real cute videos. She talks all about Japanese culture. And I watched one about Japan and Korea together, and it was real interesting. I'm going to watch some more of them when I have more time.
I'm good.
And you were asking about Tina Olson earlier. She doesn't usually come in till later in the afternoon or evening. She works. She actually has a job. So, you
Yeah.
know, she's over Tina Olson. You were asking about her earlier.
You
She
work.
works during the day. She has an actual job and everything. So she'll be around probably in the afternoon or evening.
You mean somebody
She's a real
works on?
loyal. Yeah, it's really odd, I know, but she's a real loyal member to your channel. Her and Misfit Mafia and Becky Loves Japan. We love all three of them. Becky said, I
Tina went
try
to
my
show me
best.
her boobs. Remember, she said that.
Who? No, I didn't hear her say that. I gotta go on mute. I'll be back in just a little while.
I'm back, Lolly. Faded off. Oh, and I'm going to start doing shorts again. Since now I'm monetized, I'll make money off the shorts. I think.
Yeah, you will. I'm still here, but I'm gonna be on mute for a little while, John. But I'm right around here. I'm
All
watching the
right.
chat. Okay. But yeah, definitely start doing your shorts again. You do
But I wanted to
wonderful
ask you,
shorts.
didn't Tina Olson said she has a nice pair of you know what?
I never heard her say that. I didn't hear that.
She said it on the other stream, and then Sarah says, "Oh, she didn't say that and all that." Yes, she did.
I might have been not on right on the stream when she said it. I'm not sure. But I gotta go on mute. I'll be back in just a little while. Love you.
Better to go on a mute than be a mute, I guess. Wouldn't that be something if the eclipse caused all these solar flares to come and hit the world and all that? Now that would be exciting, you know.
Well, some people were very worried about what might or might not happen. They're saying your engines and car engines are going to stop. So be careful.
My engines will stop.
I said they're saying that they will.
I
I
heard
didn't
you.
say
I know what
yours
you
will.
said, Howard. That's all bullshit. Engines are going to stop and all that. We are made by a superior being. Just like we make cars and all that, a superior being made us. And we're designed to fall apart at a certain time. As a car goes bad, as it's designed for cars to go bad at a certain time, it's designed for us to go bad too. That's just how it is. We're designed, we're made. We didn't come from no damn amphibian or nothing. We were put here, we were designed, and we were designed to fail and fall through. We're some kind of resource, maybe. I don't know. We could be a resource. We could be here for cattle. We could be here to be raised and then eaten. When we die, maybe we're a food source for something. So we're here to be raised and then eaten by something superior, another superior. Ever think of that? We could be a food resource for somebody, as if people raise fish and other things and cattle, and at a certain time, even the little ones go bye bye. We could be here for the same thing, or used for different things from a superior beings. This for that, this for that. Older people for this, younger ones for that. Some for experimental purposes. We're here as a food source for something. Because we're designed to perish. We are designed to perish. And there's all kind of illnesses and all kind of other stuff going on here. Why do that? We are designed to be here we're here to visit, not to stay. We are here to visit, not to stay. I'm serious. We could be a food source for something. Or we're here for a resource for an upper being, as we are to insects and fish and all that, raising cattle, raising chickens, raising this for a food source. We could actually be a food source. And when we die, maybe they take something. Maybe it's our soul itself they take. That's why we're here. That's why we appropriate and everything. We're a food source or something. Could very well be. God my ass. There's a chance there is no real God. There's something superior, but it's not a just person or a just spirit. Because there's too much sickness and death that people that don't deserve it, and like kids, they get different diseases and stuff. Why? Why do that? Why would a God do that? But there is something's higher, a higher species, and we're just a mere pawn in this I'm here pawn in this game. Or souls can be a food source, or brain, anything. It could be anything. It could be, some of us are experimental. Some of us are, that's why that's why some people, it could very well be. See, they don't want to talk about things like that, because if anybody talks about it in the real world, it'll cause a big friggin' you know, but I could say it here. But if somebody famous, like anybody famous, said something like that, they would get blackballed and all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying, I'm saying it could be. Your energy could actually be a food source. So when you die, when you're programmed to die, your energy is a food source to a higher being. They're taking your energy. See, so you're raised here for your energy, and they're taking something from you that's not biological. It's like it's something. It's a force, an energy force that you can't see. So they need people here. That's why the earth will probably never perish. They need this source here. See, whatever it is, aliens or the gods or whatever. You're not here for them. They're not here for you. You're here. You're here for them. You're here for them. They're not here for you. Put it that way. Maybe it's your soul that they're taking. Maybe they live off of people's souls, and that's what they're doing. The more knowledge you have, the more they need that. A force. And this could be a whole big, like a camp, enslavement camp, where you never really, your soul just gets reincarnated back into something else and used again. We could be used. We can come back as an insect or whatever. I can come back as an ant. You can come back as a grasshopper. Who knows? And they take that energy when they need it, and they just. There could be spaceships right now, and you can't see them because they're invisible. Just because you can't see nothing, don't mean that it doesn't exist. Look at a koi fish. A koi fish can't look up, and it can't look down. It can only see from the sides of its eyes. So it has no idea that somebody's looking from it from above in a koi pond. A koi fish can't look up. There could be other dimensions out there. Everything in this world could be a food source for something. Because it makes no sense that a god would harm somebody, that would harm like a child or anything like it does. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. Things happen that if a god had the power not to do it, why would he let something happen that had no power to do it? I'm not saying there's not a higher being, but not the kind of God you think. How do you know these gods are good? We could be a food source. I mean, what is it? I mean, look, he made a noodles who has no life, no ambition, no nothing. Now, why would a god want to make a noodles? Think about that. Why would a god want to give Ponka a face like he has, or an orca 400 pounds that she can't move and she has to drink every day? Well, she did that to herself, but or it makes Bergs impotent so he can't have sex. And all these evil people could be God. This whatever it is, they're little angels over here. See, so-called angels. Because there's a lot of evil people like Carl the Crab and all that and Kit and Kat that are in this world. When good people they perish or something, you know, what kind of God would do that? The point is, I think there's a higher being. There is a higher being, but how do you know it's not a good? How do you know it's a good higher being? How do you know it's not? There's not a bunch of higher beings or something using us for a food source or something. Instead of worried about ghosts, you should find out about the afterlife and trying to come up with a logical exclamation about it. I may start a tour um, interviewing people that had life after death experiences, and that might be my next thing I want to do. Like ghosts, bah humbug. Nobody cares. Nobody believes that shit. But I want to interview people that had life and death experiences, and I want to find out and question them and find out about this. This is what I want to do. I want to go around and travel and come across people that had this and interview them. Because that's the only way we're going to get closer to the truth of what goes on. I also want to interview a lot of prostitutes and ask them, do you think there's a God? And have a dialogue going. Hello? So I have plans to take this channel. The problem is I don't have time like these other people do. I mean, a PDX and a JMac, they don't have nothing else to do, you know, like a Noodles. What do they have to do, you know? I'm a hustling kind of a guy.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, Jeff, that's a new person. I Love Hearts. Thank you, I Love Hearts. We appreciate your donation.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your generous donation there. I love hearts, $1.99. Thank you, sweetheart. Hey, Jeff. Thank you very much.
Did you do good again, John?
I don't know. I'm still over here. I love hearts just gave me $1.99. Isn't that
Yeah,
sweet?
yeah, I just thanked them. Yeah.
Did you ring my phone?
No, I did not. No.
You didn't call me?
No, I did not.
All right, let me check. No, I'm back. Can you hear me all right?
Yes. Yes, I Love Hearts. We were on mute temporarily for the lunch break, but John's back now, and we're both thanking you for the donation. It was lovely of you to do that. Thank you so much.
I'm back. I love hearts. That's what I say. I love hearts. I love all kind of hearts. I just love hearts. I love butterflies too. I love hearts and I love butterflies. And I love ladybugs. Hearts, butterflies, and ladybugs are my three favorite kind of like things. Hearts and butterflies and ladybugs. And that's the way it is, folks. And let me introduce myself for you people who don't know who I am. My name's King of Diamonds, aka King of Truth, aka Lover King Ringmaster Blaster. And I've been busting my ass manually for 10 years, for 15, 20 years. And I've been busting my ass over here on YouTube on and off for 4 years. Always to get knocked down, but yet I keep coming back. I keep coming back. I come back. I come back multiple times. Multiple times. Nobody has been knocked down more than me for no reason on YouTube and made a comeback. Why, it wasn't more than, it was less than a month ago I got knocked down. I got knocked down and my channel got deleted for no apparent reason. 2,000 plus subs, just gone. Within a month, I made a comeback and got monetized. A lesser person would have gave up and shrugged and just ended. And that's the kind of drive, that's the kind of heart that the king has right here. A lesser person would have threw their hands up and gave up and said, I'm done with all this. But yet, here I am. I got knocked down 2, 3, 4, 5 times on here, yet I rise up again. I'm the real piece of talent on here throughout this YouTube over here. They've been trying to hold me back. When I say they, the Gremlin Elf and a ton of other people, the Crab, the Kitten Rat, and a dozen other ones. Even people that I think, I don't know who's doing it. I had channel deletions. I had all kind of, they cut me down. They did all kind of certain things to me, but yet I rise up again, and here we are once again, monetized again. Going right back up to the top rung of the ladder. This time I'm going to shoot way through everything. I'm going to go through. I see a vision of me coming up to 10, 15,000. There's no limit if I want to do it, what I could do on this platform here. Because number 2 just won't do. Number 2 to me is failure. And that's the bottom line. And those who join me will be the King's Knights. And those who rebel against me will cry and plead and wish that they succeeded, but they didn't, because I'm the one that succeeds right over here. The best talker, the best thinker, the best everything right here. They try every dirty trick in a book to cut me down, but I always beat the bastards and I leave them in the ditch. So make sure you clip that. The best, right here. The king, the best. Best by every test. Best by every test. And let me tell you, everybody out there, they knocked me down. A lesser person would have given up. Within a month, I'm back monetized, right back where I belong. Right back where I belong. The best piece of talent that's around here today, right here. They've been holding me back so long. When I say they, the Gremlin Elf, the Kitten Rat, the Carl the Crabs. Break my spirit will be broken. Right here. The Handsome King, right here. The Muscular King. The king that keeps going and going and going. And what's my motivation? Best by every test. I'm here to stay. I'm resilient. It's been proven over and over, my extreme intestinal fortitude. You know why I'm best, Noodles? Because I have heart. I have heart, Noodles. And not a little teeny bit like that, like you had. My heart comes all the way around. All the way around like that, Noodles. See, that's something you have, no heart. You have no heart. Kitten Rat and Call the Crab, no heart, no nothing. All the way around like that. I'm the showstopper, the main event. I'm the best thing on YouTube around in this area today, and I'm going to explode. I'm ready to explode. I am ready to explode. I can go anywhere I want with this if I choose. Any direction I want to go, and I would explode. For all you Gremlin Elf and Kitten Rat and Carl the Crab, all the time and all the effort you put into this, and you get nowhere. No subs unless you have to buy them. No views unless you buy them. You're stagnant. You're nobody. All the time and effort, it's futile. If I decide I want to I'll go big time, I would go big time on this. And there's nothing you could do about it. There's nothing you could do about it. Yous are all below me, don't you understand? Yous are below me. You seem to have a nice heart, Shally Bonos. Hey, Mr. Will, how are you? They tried to cut me down. They were all against me. Tried every dirty trick in the book to cut me down. But I beat the bastards, and I always leave them in the ditch. You want to clip something, clip that. Sure, I fought. When I first came on YouTube, these people out here was as friendly as a kick in the crotch. They were as friendly as a kick in the crotch. They tried everything in the book to cut me down. Noodles didn't know. I gotta say, Noodles was the only one. Noodles was the only one. Everybody else blackballed me. I couldn't go on panels or nothing. They completely isolated me out of jealousy. Noodles was the only one that let me on his panel and his stream and all that. I do give him that. It shall not be forgotten. It has not been forgotten. I hope that people leave me alone. I'm telling you, when I first did this YouTube stuff, as a troll, they blocked me everywhere. I couldn't even go It was a related effort to do that, to blackball me. Anderson Henderson, Abby, the fake Abby over there. Who else did it? Carry the Cow, Abby, Anderson Henderson. I didn't know Burks at the time. A whole slew of them. Trying to do I can't even remember. The Kitten Rat, the Carl, the Crab. I gotta hand it. Noodles didn't do that to me. Noodles kept my head out of water at a time when I needed it. I will give him that. I gotta compliment him for that. See, I never did nothing to Noodles. Noodles started attacking me for no reason. I never did nothing to the guy, and they started attacking me for no reason over here. I don't know why, but, it is what it is. Supporters. What are supporters? I still don't like these people. I don't like Blazing Leo. I don't like the Orca Whale. I don't like flip-floppers like MJ. I mean, I just don't like these people. Abby, I can't stand her. She's a backstabber. Anderson Henderson, I can only take in small doses. Bergs, I can only take in small doses. I don't see Mark Terry anymore. I don't see the Strangler Steve Billings anymore. I don't see them guys. I don't need to kiss ass, you know what I mean? I really don't. When you have enough talent, like that Mills Bells has no talent, so she has to surround herself with a bunch of losers that try to build her talent up, That's why these people have 5 or 6 people on panel, because they can't talk. It's harder doing it yourself without any panel people. These people need these panel people up there. They need to do that, or they can't survive. Mark Terry can never have a thing without panel people. Steve Billings, the Circus and the Side Rat. The Circus and the Side Rat. They need. When I have friends, I stick with them. Nobody on YouTube's actually your friend. You don't know who they are. You don't know. You'll never visit them. You have no friends on YouTube. You have no real friends on YouTube. If you want a friend, get a dog. If you want a real friend, get a dog. That'll be your friend. Friends. Friends are problems. I have no friends. I have no friends. Friends are problems. Friends are drama. Problems. True wealthy people, intelligent people don't have friends. They can make their decisions up on themselves. They don't need other people that make decisions up for them, like look at PDX. She needs about 20 people to make a decision up for her. Look at the rest of them. Look Look at Seabreeze. Look at Quirky Girl. Look at all these people over there. Look at MJ. They can't make up a decisive opinion. They need people to make opinions up for them because they don't have the mental fortitude to do it themselves. They need friends. They need friends telling them what to do. They're called sheep. 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 They need other sheep to follow. They're not bold enough to stand on their own. Look at Noodles. Look at these people. They need friends. They need their so-called people around them all the time, or else. I'm shielded by my armor. I'm everything built into one. I have no friends. Friends are problems. I mean, if you can't spend a weekend by yourself, something's fucking wrong with you, man. Seriously, if you can't just spend a weekend by yourself or do something by yourself on a weekend without having a bunch of friends or whatever hanging around or texting you or calling you, then something's really fucking wrong with you. All the wealthy people will tell you, anybody that has a lot of money, the super rich will tell you they don't have any friends. Friends are problems. And that's why Noodles and the rest of them, that's how come they'll never have a successful, instead of having 50,000 people watch them, they'll only have 50 problems because they surround themselves with a bunch of losers like MMD. They surround themselves with a bunch of losers like MMD and Mark Terry and all that. And Slingshot Warrior. That's how come they're not having 50,000 people. They're only having 50 people. They surround themselves with a bunch of losers. Like Noodles does. It's constructive criticism. Now, why would anybody want to surround themselves with MMD and a Blazing Leo and a Slingshot Warrior? Why would anybody even want to surround and build a channel up around them losers? Or even a Seasons? Why would anybody want to do that? See, people with intelligence would understand that that's not a way to do it. It's the wrong way to go about it. They're caught in a swamp and they can't get out of it. He's caught in a swamp and can't go out of it. I told you a long time ago, you stupid monkey, to get away from them people. You didn't listen to me. And Kitten Kat still has you hanging around with all them people. He's a loser too. He's a loser, man. What a loser. Kitten Kat hanging around with the crab. What a pathetic bunch of losers. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's why PDX will never grow her channel. What does she get? 20, 30, 40 people over there? I always get a lot more people than she does when I go live, when she goes live. Because she surrounds herself with a bunch of losers like all these weirdos. Do you know what I mean? Weirdo people, man. That PDX is mean. She damn near fucked up when she went over with MMD and Noodles and all that, because Noodle surrounds himself with a bunch of losers, and she got sucked into that MMD and all them losers over there. Now, how's hanging around with MMD or Slingshot Warrior helping you? How is that helping you? It's not. These people are so stupid. They're not business minded at all on YouTube. I don't care. I'm only here for the bullshit around. But these guys really try to think that they hang around with losers and think they're trying to grow their channel or something. Why, I wouldn't go on MMDs anywhere near that thing. That's a terrible, boring channel. Mel's Bells, they're boring. They shouldn't even have channels, man. Seasons, terrible. Terrible. Unless it's talking about me. Seasons has no, she has nothing to talk about. She has no narrative. I'm the narrative. Me or Lolly is the narrative for Seasons. Without that, she has nothing to talk about. Mel's Bells, terrible. Absolutely terrible. I mean, look, people want to hear about, they don't want to hear dog bites man. They want to hear man bites dog. Do you know what I mean? I mean, talking about me day and night's not going to help you out. All it does is make me more popular, which I already am. Which I am. Because at the end of the day, I am the talent. I am the talent. It's just they talk about me so much, I got to talk back about them. I mean, it's like when they talk about you 24 hours a day, I have to say something back. What am I going to do? Say nothing? Terrible. Why, they can't even be good trolls, let alone having a panel and all that. Jeez. Show some passion or something, man. J-Mac is terrible. He's a terrible. These people are terrible people on panel. They have no backbone. They're afraid to go in for the kill. They pull back. They pull back in conversations and all that kind of stuff. You know, they don't tell the truth. They don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. What are we, the feelings doctor over here? I guess we become the feelings doctor or something, you know? I'm not the feelings doctor over here. They pull back. They don't let loose. They want to be friends with everybody and then specific target people like me. Because they think that's the way to do it. They have no core. No core. They have no toughness or core. I'm the Donald Trump of YouTube. And they're all like these other pansies, you know what I mean? Running around thinking there's something else. They're the Democrats and I'm the Donald Trump of... I am the Donald Trump of YouTube right here. Where they're the ones attacking me but never get anywhere, see? That's how I view and envision it all. Shirley Bannis. Hey, German lady. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to try to get the other channel back. Shirley Jones. Shirley Bannis. You look like Tina. I can't see real good. I'm driving.
Hello, German lady. Welcome.
That Sherry Jackson is a piece of dirt. She's a piece of trash. Who is Barrows? Rather a nice
Shirley
looking woman. I
Banos.
can't see her.
Shirley Banos is a new subscriber to your channel. She's been coming around the last several days. We're happy to have her.
German lady. Noodles is going crazy about getting monetized again. He's going nuts. That I got monetized within a month. He's going completely nuts. Bergs, the giant tick, told me I couldn't get monetized. What's his problem? He told me, don't even bother. You can't do it. You can't get monetized again. That's what he told me. I got monetized in one day, German lady. One day. What I put in for it. The giant tick, it took him 2 months to get monetized. They didn't want to give it to him. Your husband died. Tell me all about it. I have a big shoulder you could put your head on there, Shirley Bonus. They don't call me the Widowmaker for nothing. They call me King Widowmaker, the maker of widows. German lady, he's going to a doctor. He's trying to sue DSMA, German lady, for mental cruelty, from what I'm hearing. Then he put complaints in against somebody else. Some black guy or something, I don't know. Bergs gets it all wrong. The clip Blue Knievel puts up. Yeah, he pretends, does a lot of pretending, German lady. He does a lot of pretending. Spirit of Salt, how you doing? Oh, man.
Hi, Spirit of Salt. I'll be back in just a little bit. I'm going to be on mute, but I'll be back. Thank you for coming in.
Well, when Elton John visits him, I think Noodles is going to see a psychiatrist because he's impotent, he's impotent, he can't get a hard on because of everybody attacking him. Really Shirley Bannis. They didn't call you a troll, did they? Oh my God. Yeah, I'm going to make a whole bunch of shorts. Whole bunch of them. Well, we got somebody here named Jeff H. He could show you the ropes. Shirley Bannis. There's some pedophiles you got to watch out for. One is Carl the Crab, one is Kitten Rat, and one is this guy. He calls himself Noodles. Unless Lolly is going to run this chat, I'm going to have to end it for a while, folks. Until tonight. And she seems to be pretty busy, so.
Yeah, I might be 20 or 30 more minutes, John. I apologize.
That's all right. We'll go live later on. I got to. It's getting
Okay,
awful
thanks.
dark here. You think the
It's
eclipse
the
is coming?
eclipse, John. It's the eclipse. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. We
Yeah,
appreciate
the eclipse
you
is
all.
coming. I want to look at it here to see what's going on.
Thank you for all the donators. Thank you so much.
We'll be live a little bit.